Alright, I'm going to do a review on my Ram 1500 2022. It's got a 2-inch leveling kit. It's hard to see in there. It's somewhere in there, up there. Then I put new tires on, actually, and this is the first time I went with these, the landspider wildtraxx RT tire. They're close to a Nitto Ridge grappler, basically. They got the hybrid tread in them. And overall, they're pretty good. For being a hybrid tire, they're actually pretty quiet. They're not so bad. As you can see, I used to have Nitto Ridge grapplers, and they've held up pretty well. These tires have almost, I want to say, over 40,000 miles on them. Maybe even over 50. I don't know. Originally I had these on my F-150, and it went to my Ram 2500. These are one of my work trucks that I just put them on because the tires that were originally on here were bald. But those are the Nitto Ridge grapplers. These are 33-inch tires. And on my truck here, my Ram 1500, these are 32.3 and 11, I think, 2 wide. I'm not quite sure on that one, but great sidewall. I mean, good tread. And I went to this. Originally, I had the stock tire, and then I went to a cheap all-terrain tire, which was garbage. And the cheap all-terrain tire I went to was some off-brand Corsa tire that was actually, it was a 34 or like 33.9 by 10 in a 10.4 wide. This actually is 11.2 wide, and it's pretty good. I can't really see, but you can see in there. I don't really have any issues right there. That's close, but not good. So, yeah, like I said, it's got a 2-inch level kit, which I actually like the 2-inch better on the Ram than a 2.5-inch, because it still does leave rake, because I tow a trailer with it. I also use this truck for work, even though it's my personal truck. I got a fuel tank. I have an excavation company. These were the cheap crappy tires I had on, all terrains. I mean, these just, I've only had these things on for maybe 4,000 miles, and that's what they look like already. Lesson learned, don't buy cheap tires. These were like, I think $700 or $680 or something like that for all four. These I got a good deal on Priority Tire. These are like $811 or $820. But yeah, I wanted to try landspider. They seem to be holding up pretty well, and I like them. Two other good tires are obviously the Nitto Ridge grappler. If you want to spend $1,400, $1,700, or however much they cost a lot of money. Or if you want to go to Radar Renegade, I think, RT. They're another one I had on my F-150. They're pretty good. But overall, for the price, you can't really beat this tire, the landspider. I like it. It runs really well. And after having different lifted trucks and leveling kits or whatever, and running different size tires on your truck, I think honestly to go with a 33 or just below 33 with a little bit wider stance on your truck, a little bit wider tire, is actually better than going with a taller tire. I feel like I have a lot more tire to the road grip. When I had narrow tires, even though they were bigger, it didn't feel good in the rain, no matter what the weather was, really. But I will say, after having, this is 32.3, I had the almost 34-inch tire, and having just 33s, and on my old truck I had 35s. I will never go probably above a 33 ever. Then again, I don't plan on having a lifted truck that's over 3.5 inches. To me, it's just pointless unless you're really going to off-road. But if you're going to take one of these trucks and lift it up 6 inches and go into the woods, either you're really stupid or you have a ton of money that I don't have to spend. So, but like I said, the landspider wildtraxx T, yeah. Great tire. I'd recommend it. And the size of it is a 285/55 R20. Like I said, it's about 32.3, I think, high and 11.2 wide. The one thing on these Ram 1500s, if you do a lift, or if you do even a leveling kit, or even if you don't do one, on a stock wheel, you cannot go, I think, really more wider than 11.5. So, sorry for the noise in the background. I'm doing this out of the driveway, but 11.5, I think, is the widest you'll get, unless you get spacers, or if you do a custom rim with an offset. But they look pretty good. And like I said, I went from a Ford F-150, that was a 2019, I believe. I did a 2-inch leveling kit with 33s. That's what originally was on my F-150. And I went to I had stock wheels on that, and then I went to a 3.5-inch ready lift kit, and that kit's okay. It's not so bad, but when I put 35-inch tires on that with wheels, it's too heavy for these trucks. You got to remember, even though you got the transmission, and you got the motor, the V8 motor, it's a lot for these newer light trucks to handle. They aren't geared that well. They're geared more for highway mileage, fuel mileage. That's what half-ton trucks are geared for. They're not geared the way they were in the 90s or even the early 2000s, where you can use them almost like a heavy-duty truck or go out and do those kind of things. They're more geared towards the homeowner now. So, but that's basically it. I just wanted to show a different video. I know normally I show heavy equipment or stuff like that, but I've been trying to get other videos out there. We're gonna have more videos coming up soon on snow removal equipment. So, and that you'll actually see me and myself. So, and I will go over different stuff, but that's for another video. But just wanted to give you a review on my truck and the tires there. All right, guys, have a good one.